Okay, so this is where part 1 or part 0 basically ended, but let's just continue. Meanwhile, Purple Shadows is basically out and about. I like this ice tree here. He's basically approaching this mountain, and it's like a lair for a certain someone that, um, a certain character, a certain concept I made videos about in the past. Location containment layer. There's these two animatronic looking things here, and he walks by, he's like, lol, you don't need to bow down to me. And I actually like the armor they're wearing. Oh dear. Um, yeah, so these are basically, um, they're based off of the endoskeletons from Five Nights at Freddy's, and I know that sounds extremely dumb. Um, yeah, but they're not just metal, like they're like also like partially made of like bones, I guess. Like they have like the animal skulls here. Um, yeah, so they're basically like minions of whatever is inside here, whatever lives in the containment layer. Uh, yeah, they're basically like soldiers or minions or whatever. I don't know how to describe them. Uh, other than that, and he comes in. It's like this mineshaft kind of thing. You have like it's made weird. I drew it weird here. But it's basically based off of something else. He walks on the boards here, the boardwalk. Yeah, that's basically what it is, a boardwalk inside here. Um, it creaks, as you can see the word here. Uh, there's like cracks and holes and whatever and whatnot all over the place. He keeps going. Oh wow, we're at April now. That's the month I'm recording this too. This is like really blurry on the screen here. I apologize. I wish the pictures were better, but we're way ahead of that now. Oh, okay, he says hello. It's not that important. Um, I actually don't know what this is. It's dark where I'm recording right now, so I think this is like a side path that goes off somewhere. Um, Here's a door from another side path. It opens up, and you see like this guy, this thing. Um, oh, okay, yeah, this is like a side path that leads into where these computer screens are. We'll get into that. And Purple Shadow's like, there you are, and he faces towards him. And this is um, I don't really have a name for them for it, but it's basically based off of the Phantom Donkey videos that me and my friends made. And yeah, I made that like back when I was obsessed with donkeys, and I don't know, I was like really mentally challenged back then, and I still am now, but I'm more self-aware about it and more like admitting to it being dumb. So yeah, as you can see here, it actually did translate like the words I wanted to speak into wingdings. So if you can figure out what this says, that would actually be cool, because I'm not gonna bother with it. Um, so yeah, uh, cool. The Purple Shadows is like, I arrived here to talk about the kids that have been existing lately. So yeah, I guess this is where I stopped the censorship thing, where I replace kids with bipeds or whatever. Um, they are very human-like. They have what may be the average level of sapience. I did not create these creatures, which is the most concerning thing of all. So yeah, this world that this story takes place in is it belongs to the Purple Shadows, I guess. And he's not comfortable with creatures that he didn't make. So that's why that's like, I guess that's one reason he doesn't like the bipeds or kids here. Um, I'm wondering maybe the existence of these bipeds. I guess the censorship didn't stop there. Might have something to do with the red what's it stuff. So in this layer, it's called the containment layer because it's containing something I call the corruption, which is basically like this the red stuff that we'll see soon. Um, Basically, it belongs to something else, and the purple shadows does not like it, and they're like enemies, I guess. Um, it's not something I really elaborated on through my artwork or drawings or whatever. I kind of done it here and there, but yeah. So here they are walking. It looks pretty bad. It does look pretty bad, doesn't it? Even if you saw the drawing in real life, it's definitely not that good. If you can translate that, like I said, that would be freaking awesome. Um, I don't know what this is, but I know that's a dot 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 probably. Probably. Here's more dialogue. I like how more clear it is here. Um, Purple Shadow says, I know that you don't know everything. Everything. It's exaggerated. I will ask the six computers, the containers, I think that's what he's saying, if they know anything. Gosh, the quality is like really bad here with the picture, but I think it's because I just drew it badly, and some words are like lighter than others. But first, I will pet donkeys. Yep. Um, like I said earlier, I had a obsession with donkeys back then. Like even like before, it was like way before I drew this comic. It was like when I first drew this comic, it was like in 2019. It was like way before then. And now that I think about it, I wish I kept drawing. I wish I started drawing back then, like drawing this comic or whatever. And the purple shadows, he's like paying donkeys, and in the background you just see like the minions just standing there. There's another donkey here. Um, One of the purple shadows' powers is like or this branch or a vessel, whatever you call it, he grows like extra arms off of himself. So yeah, that's something. And here's like this floating lantern creature that serves as a light, and like it's like sapient to some extent. It thinks to itself, "What a strange leader." And the inspiration of some of these things like this is from Mario, like how like some of the enemies or the objects like have eyes, even though it's just a simple object. Like also, oh gosh, I wonder if I don't know what that sound was, but what the frick? Um, I think it's also based off of Plants vs. Zombies, now that I think about it, because there is a lantern plant with eyes. So, yeah, this may be based off of that. The four bulb things at the end here are lights too. But yeah, it does not like the purple shadows. It's like, what a strange leader. So, we're at April 30th now. What was the last page? 23rd. Before that, April 7th. Yeah, it's definitely there's big gaps between pages. Man, this part of the comic is like drawn really bad. I don't know what it is. Like it just looks really dusty and the quality's bad. Okay, time to go. And it's like um he goes out here. Uh it doesn't show all the computer things, but it's basically they're meant to show the like the gosh, what do I even say? Like okay, so this is like the cave they're in, right? And down here it's kind of hard to see, but this is the outline here is like the corruption, like the pool that this catwalk or whatever is above. It's like high above the corruption. One of the computers is like being like I guess taken down into it. So like the maintenance here is poor. Purple Shadows goes through this lab thing. He goes down past these railings. Um, there's some parts of it that are drawn kind of well in my opinion, but yeah. I bothered drawing like the red and blue cables. These are like giant cables and giant computer screens and stuff, by the way, or they're supposed to be. Um, the purple shadows like calls out a command, information gathering process initiate, and like you have like the square parentheses here to show that it's like a command, I guess, and not just normal text speaking. Um, as you can see here, there's more like of the cave wall that goes down, and you have like the cables going into it. So it's supposed to look like the like this. It's a large like network of computer stuff like built into the cave walls. I thought that was pretty neat. So this is like the symbol of corruption here. It's hard to see because like you see like the computers like are the information is being absorbed from them. And by information I mean like these small drawings of like bits of rectangle and squares and whatnot. Yeah. Um, I don't know what this square thing is. I think that might be a secret thing I drew, like a Easter egg of some kind. Let's see here. Uh, yeah, I don't know what it is. Oh gosh. Okay. So, yeah, there's like the three lines here in a circle. That's the symbol of corruption. And here's like the pool of the red stuff that the corruption is. It's not supposed to be blood, by the way. And the pieces of quote for quote information that's being absorbed, it's red, which signifies that it's corrupted, and then like it turns purple as it approaches the purple shadows because he's like kind of quote for quote purifying it in a way as he absorbs it because he doesn't like the red, he doesn't like the corruption, and yeah, the purple shadows like it kind of hurts halt like a command of some kind. Maybe I should have like drawn a slash halt instead of like the parentheses here. It's whatever. So, yeah, the purple shadows does not like that. It hurts him. Uh, disengage information gathering process. Disengage. Let's see here. That's like really badly drawn. Disengage. Oh, okay, it's supposed to be like messed up looking here, and um, this is supposed the circular things he has are supposed to be like extra eyes, and it looks up. It's not happy. Um, it's shocked. And he's like, okay, time to leave. He doesn't even like go up properly. He uses his extra arms like just to climb up. And the computers actually, it's kind of dumb, but the computers are like, uh, they're sentient. They're like artificial intelligences basically. Yeah. Initiate conversation. There's like six of them, but one of them is like too damaged to talk or whatever. It's like initiate. Ha 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 ha. How unfortunate. This creator of ours can't handle this substance that we are ever so determined to keep dormant and isolated. So, yeah, it's referring to the corruption. It's like I don't really understand like how it works, but these computers or whatever or artificial intelligence things are supposed to keep the corruption dormant and contained. Uh, so yeah, I think this says so. Let's see. Oh no, it says sad. Yeah, sad. If he was able to just endure the corruption like us AI can, he would collect more information and know more about the current conditions and reasoning of this. Basically, I'm just trying to use like smart words here. Um, it's bad. The conditions and reasoning of this mass of umbrage below us is troublesome to him. However, he should be powerful enough to endure. Of course he cannot. How pathetic. And the other one's like, haha, he is worse than our so-called guardian. And the guardian refers to this guy here. I'm just gonna call him the Phantom, because he's since it's based off of Phantom Donkey. It's dumb. I'm silly people, basically. So this here is like the chamber of forgetting. Like this is like the eyeglass here. And you sit down in this chair, and it's like a machine, and you look through it, and you like the idea here is that you sit down, you look through this, like he's doing here, and oh, actually, like I kind of like the way I drew this, huh? He looks through it, and it like absorbs his memories of the stuff he doesn't like, and basically you see here, the eyeglass absorbs the negative information. It goes through all the way down into the pool of corruption here, and here it is. Here's um a better drawing of it. This is like the symbol of corruption, and basically this is based off of a basically it's based off of the symbol of corruption I've seen in Roblox. As dumb as that sounds, it I don't really know how I found it exactly, but yeah, it's this is the symbol for it, and I guess it's kind of stolen. I guess I technically stole it, but it's not like I'm like doing anything official. Like it's not like this is like a real franchise or anything. So okay, he's like, now that I'm cleared, I shall leave and compensate. Um, yeah, I guess I was like again, I was looking up smart words to use because I didn't really know what to write, I guess. And yeah, as you can see, this is probably a poorly written comic. And like I said before, this isn't supposed to be anything that's high effort. I should have been more clear about it, but it's basically to practice my drawing skills and just to see like how good I would be at writing a story if it came down to it, at least in comic form. So he leaves the mountain or the containment layer. You see like the silhouette of a minion there. That's weird. Um, oh gosh, you see like I don't know if stain is the right word, but like stain of what's drawn on the other page has like gotten through. It's weird and it messes up the paper. I don't like it. I have collected some disgusting, malaise, and inappropriate data from those computers, and thus I was unable to read any information that was imported. I had to reject it as soon as possible. They weren't always this nasty though. I'm sure the Guardian will take care of it sooner or later. Since I can't get away since I can't get any information about the bipeds, yeah, the censorship continues. I don't know how far it does though. I'll go back home to think about other ideas for this messy mess. I wonder if Vino Larva has ever looked through the eyeglass. And yeah, that last sentence about the eyeglass, that refers to this thing here that he uses. And yeah, like as you can see here, this containment layer, he's kind of irresponsible about it. He trusts the Phantom or the Guardian there to basically take care of it, I guess. And here he is walking. That child must know something about these creatures. That's strange. I guess I think I had different plans like how this comic would turn out in the finale, but you'll see later on I got really lazy about it, unfortunately. So Here's another meanwhile kind of thing. Larva is crawling on the ground. He's in the network. I guess he went back home after the encounter with the tarantulas. Excuse me. This is the trash room. We have two new characters here. They're, I guess they're more like characters than creatures, which it's kind of troublesome to me, but I'll probably get into that a different time. So this is Mothropod, I call him. And he's talking to a character I like to call Wasted Bugs, which is not a proper name, but basically it's based off of a old gamer tag I saw back in my Xbox 360 days. And yeah, you'll see like a lot of things based off of my childhood or whatever. It talking about something that's it's going to be controversial, but I came up with the concept of it back in 2016. Um, let's just read through it. But I'm going to get the image in real life, or the page in real life, because I can read it better than on the computer here. So Mothropod says, "It was a great movie, wasn't it? The plot was stupid, but that was kind of the point, and it turned into a stupid, serious, but complex plot later on. It somehow got you invested even though it couldn't be taken seriously." And Wasted Bug says it's what what the movie they saw, and he says that lightsaber fight between Obama and Trump was the main attraction of the movie, easily the best scene. The lightsabers themselves were colors that fitted the characters too. Barack Obama versus Donald Trump was easily the best movie of 2016. The winner of the fight was unknown too. I guess it's up to interpretation. So, oh gosh, yeah, this is gonna cause oh, this is gonna be certainly interesting. Um, yeah, basically Barack Obama's lightsaber was purple and Donald Trump's was like a corn saber. It's just like a long looking corn cob. And I, I might explain later, but okay, so back in 2016, there's a lot of, political discourse, a lot of drama, within America, and I just thought it would be a funny concept for both these presidents to lightsaber fight each other. Larva comes in, and let me tell you, this background is like one of the worst things I've drawn in this comic. I had no idea what I was doing, and holy crap, the angle is just awful. Like, it doesn't even make sense. Like, it looks like the wall has been like, I don't even know how to explain it. But basically, I could have done better. I could have done way better. He's like, "Hi guys, I have bad and good news. There were these tarantulas that were killing creatures at this village, but I managed to save at least one of them." He's talking about like the mushroom and plant creature. He saved the plant creature, but the mushroom creature died, if you remember. And Mothropod is here. He does not like larva. He's like, "Oh great." Sigh. "Hello larva. What was that? You only saved one creature?" And Wasted Bugs, like, he goes like instantly back into his bin. He does not want to talk to larva. So yeah, they talk though, larva and Mothropod. Let's see. I got better I have, yeah. Larva's like, "Yeah, I was too late. There were a lot of dead bipeds there. Master killed them. He doesn't like them. He is out for blood." Uh, yeah, so Mothropod is like, "Yikes, that doesn't sound good. You don't seem to like that, do you? You're more of a nice creature, even a hero of some sort. Wow, what a conflict you gotten yourself into." Also, he went to me for a suggestion on something. He asked to help him choose a certain creature for security reasons. These things would be placed a little far from the outskirts of our house. They'd kill anything or anyone that got too close. You can probably guess it. I chose the ground tarantulas, or the grass tarantulas, whatever they are called. I thought they'd kill the fastest and would be the most sanitary. And, oh gosh, I didn't scroll down. Oops. But yeah, I basically read this. And, yeah, grass slash ground tarantula. That's what you saw earlier. Um, yeah, and here he is. He can stand upright, and he was talking to the purple shadows, and um, yeah, there's unfortunately like it's really hard to see because the quality's just that bad. But basically, he gave a choice of three different creatures. There was the ground grass tarantula, and there would be like this. This is an idea I had for a creature at the time, like a cat, and it's like the the farther part of its limbs would be like these have these like crystals, not crystals, but they're like this long claw-like appendage. Um, they would help it like walk and attack. And the last choice here was like this centipede monster I had in mind, and it had like these mantis like claw arms. It's really hard to see, but near the head it has like these claw arms like a mantis would, and it stands kind of upright in a way. So yeah, here we go. Um, oh boy, here's another dumb face from Larva. Um, this was drawn on purpose this time. He's like, ah, I didn't know. Do you think Master will be mad at me? I think I killed one of those tarantulas. 'Cause like he poisoned, not only did he poison one, but he injected venom into the same one too and stuff. So yeah. And Motherpod is like, honestly, I really don't think he'd care. You might want to write slash type a report of what you did. And this is like a pointless thing that I drew. Like this part is kind of pointless. Like he writes like a report and he puts it in an inbox, and like the way it works is like everyone who lives in the network has like their own mailbox of some kind. And since Purple Shadows is like the main person, like the main owner, I guess. There's like a special inbox for him. I don't know, but this part is kind of pointless because in reality it doesn't really matter to him if one minion dies. So yeah. So this is another meanwhile. We're back to the Purple Shadows. He is walking home. There's a guy in the background. There he is. It's a stick figure person, a kid, if you will. And yeah, I think I'm gonna end the next part here. So yeah, let's see. Yep, April 23rd, 11:17 p.m. Hmm. All right. Well, that's the end of our recording for now, and it's next time we'll get right into the action here, because we'll see next time the kids really do not like the Purple Shadows. So yeah, see you later. Bye bye.